Hey YouTube, Ras Magas. The video you're about to see is my review for the last episode of Erased. Unfortunately, what happened is I didn't realize my camera had been dying at the time when I was recording it. I should have been paying attention, and part of it got cut. Uh, and then all sorts of crazy shit happened, and I didn't release it till just now. Um, what you're gonna see is the original footage, and then I'm gonna come back in and finish off what it was I was talking about. Hey YouTube, Ras Magas. I'm here to talk to you guys about the last episode of Erased. Show's good. I don't know what to tell you that I haven't said already. The show's good. You should go check it out. So in the last episode, Satoru, in episode 11, revealed to us that he remembered everything. Cliffhanger, dun dun dun, and he confronts. I can't remember jack shit. He confronts the teacher. I'm gonna just call him that for the rest of this episode until I can remember his name. About what he did and this kind of stuff, and it didn't occur to me that since he was in a coma, the guy just didn't kill anybody after that, because he challenged him so. Okay. So super spoilers, like the rest of these videos, but he apparently just developed this weird codependency on him because he was so obsessed with killing Satoru because he was asleep this whole time, and he just didn't do it in his sleep for whatever reason. I guess he couldn't figure out a way to get away with it and blame somebody else, but he didn't, and now he realizes that he has this weird codependence. Well, he himself doesn't realize it, but Satoru somehow is able to be like, no, I know who you actually are as a person. I'm the only person who knows this. I'm the only person who knows you as a person. And the guy realizes, yeah, I guess you are, and I need that. You're the only person who's ever done that for me and filled this weird void in my heart, I guess. And it's like, I guess you should, well, I don't know. It's a little complicated right there. But then he tries to take the victory away from him, and he wheels himself over to the edge of the building, because they met up on a roof. And I just want to point out the stupidity of putting an openable gate on a fence on top of a roof. Okay, that's asking for this kind of event to happen. And so he wheels himself over and attempts to throw himself off, but the guy Satoru is trying to throw himself off, but luckily for him, the guy chases after him and grabs it, and my food's ready. The guy chases after it and grabs him, and earlier he'd been secretly trying to record him, or not. No, he called one of his friends, I think it was Kenya, so they could overhear the conversation and get the police involved or that kind of thing. And he holds him up by the wheelchair and grabbing the fence, and then he realizes that what the guy said is true. I do need you, that kind of stuff, and he just lets go because it's there's no point in living if he's gonna be dead. But so it looks like I was talking right about when he throws himself off the roof, where the teacher lets go of him so he can fall off the roof, and he's like, okay, I guess there's no reason to live, because if the only person who understands me is dead, there's no point in living. And he goes to throw himself off the edge, only to look down and see that they'd gotten one of those huge stunt drop balloon things that you can fall off a building and land into. I guess kudos for Satoru for knowing where to get one of those, or for his mom knowing where to get one of those, because I'm pretty sure you can't just rent one. The teacher gets hauled away. Everything looks like it's hunky-dory. It turns out that girl who she accused Kaio of stealing the lunch money, she's part of their little clique of friends now. That's cool. Everyone's happy. She realized he was trying to save her life, I guess, when he was a kid. And finally, I guess at the end, when it seems like everything's done, he sees his old pizza shop manager. He becomes a manga artist. Everything works out because he saved the life of all these people. So fair enough. Yeah, right. He worked hard for others, and he deserves a little bit. At the end, of course, he's hanging out at the bridge. He's taking a walk. It's like snowing. He doesn't know what to do. I think he's like in a rut, or like he just wants to take a break from his manga. Okay, rut's the wrong word. He just wants to take a break from drawing his manga, and he's walking around. He finds that bridge where him and Irie were hanging out, and lo and behold, who shows up, taking pictures, not knowing who he is, and they have a little moment there at the end when she's like, "Oh, hey, do you mind if I hang out with you here, trying to get out of the storm?" When the snow looked like it was pretty light, so she could have gone home. So, yeah, whatever. No, it was sweet though, and I'm still not sure how I feel about their relationship because it was kind of barely there when they introduced them in the beginning. But you could tell he was really happy to see her, and then you see the butterfly at the very end, and it signals like resolution. One more time, resolution. And it's a good show. Like honestly, like this is one of the best shows I've seen, anime wise, in a while, and this is probably the kind of show we should let people who don't watch anime know about, so they can see like, oh, anime isn't all schoolgirls and tentacle rape, because it's not. It really isn't. And yeah, there's a lot of fan service BS and whatever, and super otaku minded shit, but we have stuff like this too, and it's like any medium, right? It's like any medium, just people need to stop shitting on it sometimes. I'm Ross Magas. This is Not Real Life. Erased is over. I give it a 9 out of fire. I'm not gonna give like a review score. It's good. I guess if you had to, it's like I'd say it's an 8 out of 10. I just gave it a review score. Tell your people about it. Tell your friends about it. People who don't watch anime, let them know about it. So people know that this is the kind of thing anime can be, or usually is, if we take away all the fan servicey stupid shit that we all like, but we hate to admit that we like. So again, I'm Ross Magas. This is Not Real Life, and I'll see you guys in another show. Hey, if you like this video, hit that like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Let them know what I think about it. Maybe they disagree, maybe you disagree. Let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time.